Hello, hello. This is Haiku here for another Historic Pauper deck tech for this upcoming Midweek Magic. This time I'm going through the updates for Monoblack Party. So, similar to the Demir Ninja deck, this deck also utilizes Blood-Priest, but also as a 4 of to finish out the game as a kind of a burn spell, basically. So this is a kind of a low-to-ground creature-based deck that can just kind of put a lot of pressure on the opponent, has some good removal spells, and just very consistent, obviously, since it's mono black. So the two standout cards in this that pair well with Malakir Blood-Priest are Changeling Outcast, which again is an unblockable attacker that can fill in for whatever party type you're missing. So it only counts for one, but basically always meaning that this is going to drain for at least two and then probably three if you have another creature out. Actually, it's guaranteed if you have another creature out in this deck, the way I built it. It's pretty big game. Allows you to win a lot of races. And then Faceless Agent, another changeling, but this one cantrips and finds you, and it's better than a cantrip because it finds you another creature to continue your attacks. As far as the other kind of cards, so your wizard, Ecstatic Awakener is probably the best wizard. It's as a 1-drop, it's pretty fast and aggressive, and then its ability actually does come in relevant. So I'm playing a combination of Not Dead After All and Supernatural Stamina to play with this, and also to kind of help counter removal spells. And then this is also can kind of be a combat trick to win in combat. Then for your warriors, obviously Skullhunter is just the great addition to the warriors. And then for your rogues, I've split it up in between Fourth Bridge Prowler, which is obviously great if they have 1/1s or 1 toughness creatures. Night Malakir Lookout is just kind of a whatever 1 damage a turn. It's probably the one that should be on the chopping block. And then A-Guildsworn Prowler. Unfortunately, with the rebalances, this one of the unique cards that actually got nerfed in Historic Pauper, but it did. So instead of having 2 power, it only has 1 power. So that really hurts this aggro deck. So I'm only playing 1, but it can pair nicely with the Ecstatic Awakener and other shenanigans. So the deck is pretty low to the ground. There is another mono black deck. There is mono black burn. Although I won't be reviewing that because I think it's better off if you play Rakdos burn. And then there's also mono black zombies, but I think the zombie deck is better if you dip into white for those zombies. So I'll be covering those when I go through the different color pairs to pair with black. But so far, I think this is a black deck where it's hard to justify adding a different color for any kind of significant payoff. Although I have tried to cram all the different colors. White and red seem to pair well with Blood-Priest if you really want to get Blood-Priest working much better. Anyway, see you guys for another deck tech. Bye-bye.